Scandinavia, land of Viking sagas, twinkling city lights, and the quiet magic of winter. Here the season is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing character in the story of the North. The snow falls softly, blanketing ancient cities and remote villages alike, while the northern lights sometimes dance overhead, painting the sky with ethereal colors. Normally, it's a season of crisp air, snowy forests, and the comforting glow of hygge, the Danish and Norwegian word for coziness and contentment. Families gather around fireplaces, sipping hot chocolate or mulled wine, sharing stories as the wind howls gently outside. The world slows down, inviting everyone to savor the warmth of home and the beauty of the frozen landscape. The cities, like Oslo and Stockholm, become fairy tales come to life. Their streets adorned with sparkling lights and festive decorations. Meanwhile, the countryside settles into peaceful slumber, fields and forests wrapped in a pristine white blanket, untouched and serene. But this year, everything has changed. The familiar rhythm of winter has been disrupted, replaced by something far more dramatic and unpredictable. As I sit here in late November 2025, Scandinavia is being buried under a historic deluge of snow, a true snowpocalypse. Streets have vanished beneath towering drifts, and entire neighborhoods are cut off from the outside world. The usual gentle winter has been replaced by a wild, untamed force, transforming the familiar into the fantastical. Everyday routines have been upended, and the landscape itself feels otherworldly, as if the region has been transported into a mythic realm of endless winter. Imagine waking up to a world vanished beneath a colossal duvet of snow, muffling all sound and isolating entire towns. Roads are impassable, and the silence is so deep it feels almost sacred. A world paused, waiting for the thaw. This is the reality for Norway and Sweden right now. A winter so intense, so relentless that it will be spoken of for generations to come. Families huddle indoors, watching the snow pile higher and higher, wondering when or if it will end. And it's all thanks to a mischievous weather phenomenon with a deceptively gentle name, one that has turned Scandinavia's winter from a gentle embrace into a formidable, unforgettable force of nature. The culprit behind this epic winter? La Niña, a weather pattern with a sweet name but global consequences. La Niña is part of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, a climate cycle that begins in the tropical Pacific Ocean. During La Niña, strong trade winds push warm water west, letting cold water rise near South America. This shift triggers a domino effect, altering jet streams and weather patterns worldwide. La Niña can bring droughts, floods, and, as we're seeing now, a snowpocalypse in Scandinavia. It's a powerful reminder of how interconnected our planet truly is. How does a Pacific Ocean event bury Scandinavia in snow? It's all about the jet stream. La Niña makes the polar jet stream wavier, dipping over northern Europe and pulling Arctic air south. At the same time, moist Atlantic systems are steered into this cold air, creating relentless snowfall. Instead of one big storm, Scandinavia faces a conveyor belt of blizzards, piling snow higher and higher. This year's La Niña is supercharged, with record Pacific anomalies amplifying the effect. The result, a winter of historic intensity, locking the region in a deep freeze. Even in our modern world, nature's grand cycles still rule. Norway, already renowned for its wild and dramatic winters, is now experiencing a snowfall of historic proportions, one that has shattered all previous records and left even seasoned locals in awe. The relentless storms have transformed the country into a vast white wilderness, with snow piling up higher than anyone can remember. In the coastal city of Bergen, famous for its colorful wharf, the vibrant buildings are now almost completely buried beneath thick layers of snow. Inland, the valleys are measuring snowfall not in centimeters, but in meters. turning familiar streets and neighborhoods into a maze of towering drifts and hidden pathways. Residents have been forced to dig tunnels just to reach their front doors, carving narrow passageways through walls of snow. Even the famously stoic Norwegians, who pride themselves on their resilience, are being pushed to their limits by the sheer scale of this winter onslaught. Major roads and railway lines are under constant threat of closure, with snow plows and maintenance crews working around the clock to keep vital routes open. Despite their efforts, travel is often brought to a standstill, isolating entire communities for days at a time. Yet, amid the chaos, there's a sense of wonder. Social media is flooded with breathtaking images of snow-caked trees, cars completely buried under drifts, and landscapes transformed into surreal, otherworldly scenes of white. The beauty of the snow is undeniable, even as it disrupts daily life. In the far north, where the snow's deepest, locals have found creative ways to embrace the winter. Some ski right off their rooftops, while children build snow forts so massive they resemble small houses. The community spirit shines through as neighbors help each other dig out and make the best of the situation. But the weight of all this snow is a real and growing danger. Authorities are urging everyone to clear their roofs, warning that the risk of collapse is higher than ever. Teams of workers can be seen shoveling snow from rooftops, working tirelessly to protect homes and businesses from disaster. The wildlife, too, is feeling the strain. Reindeer and moose, unable to find food in the deep snow, are venturing down to lower elevations in search of sustenance. The harsh conditions are a reminder that winter's grip affects every living thing in Norway. The iconic fjords, now draped in thick, pristine white, have taken on an even more majestic and mystical appearance. The snow softens every edge, turning the landscape into a living postcard that draws admiration from around the world. This is Norway at its rawest and most untamed, a land where nature demands respect and constant vigilance. The storms are fierce, the winds biting, and the snow relentless. But there is a wild beauty in the struggle. This winter is not just a test of endurance for the people and wildlife of Norway, it is also a spectacle of breathtaking beauty. The snow-covered mountains and valleys inspire awe, reminding everyone of the power and majesty of nature. In some places, nature has reclaimed the land in ways not seen for generations. Abandoned villages and rural landscapes are swallowed by snow, as if time itself has paused, leaving behind a silent, frozen world waiting for the thaw. Sweden's story mirrors Norway's, but with its own twist. Stockholm's waterways are frozen and snow-covered, transforming the city into a gingerbread fantasy. Central and northern regions like Dalarna and Jämtland are buried deeper than anyone can remember. Forests bend under the weight, creating magical tunnels of white. The Vasaloppet ski course is buried, promising an epic race. Swedes embrace the challenge. Snowmobiles and skis replace cars, and frozen lakes become playgrounds for skating and fishing. The ice hotel in Lapland thrives with endless building material, and the silence of the snow makes the northern lights even more magical. It's a winter of legend, inviting everyone to rediscover the wild beauty of Sweden. Thinking of visiting? Flexibility is key. Plans may change with the weather. Book accommodation and tours early, and choose transport options with flexible policies. Listen to locals. They know the safest routes and best spots. Pay attention to weather warnings and follow advice from guides and authorities. Days are short and travel is slow, so plan one main activity per day and leave room for spontaneous moments. Embrace the Scandinavian pace, quality over quantity. Sometimes the best memories come from unexpected detours or a day snowed in by the fire. Respect the power of this winter, and you'll find adventure at every turn. Above all, stay safe and savor the experience. With this much snow, winter fun is limitless. Cross-country skiing and snowshoeing take you deep into untouched forests. Build a Quincy snow shelter or try dog sledding through silent wilderness. Simple joys, sledging, snowball fights and making snow angels are more magical than ever. After a day outside, unwind in a traditional sauna, then cool off with a roll in the snow. The contrast is invigorating, leaving you refreshed and alive. These moments, big and small, are what make this winter unforgettable. It's the perfect playground for adventure and wonder. Packing right is absolutely crucial for a safe and comfortable winter adventure. Start by layering your clothing. Wool or synthetic materials are best, as they trap heat and wick away moisture, keeping you warm and dry even in freezing temperatures. Don't just throw everything in your suitcase. Plan your outfit so you can easily add or remove layers as needed. Always top your layers with a high-quality waterproof outerwear. This final layer shields you from snow, sleet and biting winds, making a huge difference in your comfort and safety outdoors. Sturdy, insulated boots paired with thick wool socks are an absolute must. They protect your feet from frostbite and keep you steady on icy ground. Don't forget essential accessories like hats, scarves and mittens. These small items make a big difference, preventing heat loss from your head and hands. Public transport in Scandinavia is generally reliable, even in harsh winter weather, but always expect possible delays due to snow or ice. Give yourself extra time to reach your destination. Only consider driving if you're truly experienced in extreme winter conditions. Roads can be treacherous, visibility can drop quickly, and black ice is a real hazard. If you do rent a car, make sure it's equipped with studded tires for better grip, and always carry emergency supplies like blankets, food, water, and a shovel in case you get stuck. The main risks in these environments are extreme cold and avalanches. Both can be life-threatening if you're unprepared. Take regular breaks to warm up, especially if you're outdoors for long periods. Always let someone know your travel plans and expected return time. Never venture off-piste or into the backcountry without a certified guide. Local guides are trained to recognize hazards and keep you safe. Stick to marked trails and always check the latest avalanche forecasts before heading out. Conditions can change rapidly. Trust local experts to lead the way. They know the terrain, the weather, and the safest routes, ensuring your adventure is both thrilling and secure. With the right gear, careful planning, and a healthy respect for the elements, you'll be able to enjoy the Scandinavian snowpocalypse to the absolute fullest, making memories that will last a lifetime. This snowpocalypse is more than a weather event. It's a reminder of nature's power and beauty. The deep snow brings challenges, but also peace, wonder, and a sense of connection to the land. It slows life down, making us appreciate warmth, kindness, and the stunning silence of a snow-laden world. For those who embrace it, this winter offers memories and stories to last a lifetime. The northern lights above a world buried in white, the silence of deep forests, the thrill of adventure, these are moments that touch the soul. Pack your warmest clothes and your sense of wonder. Scandinavia's great snows of 2025 are waiting. Go and be part of the story.